Hey, what's up, Official Heat? I am Stephen Collins, and I am here with Donovan from Animo. Thank you very much for joining us, Donovan.
Thank you for having us.
How formal of you. Now, you were in a band called Dork. Give me a little background of how that changed and how you switched into the band Animo.
Okay, well, Dork was around for about 5 years. We toured on it, the name, and did Warped Tour 3 years in a row. And after the third year, a band member decided it was time for him to go. And we decided to bail the name with it. So changed it to Animo, and the sound kind of changed a little bit. So
now, are you automatically getting the fan base that you built up with Dork? Do they come right over and know exactly who you guys are, or do you have to find yourself like working a little bit harder to get some of those people that were a part of your fan base?
Most of the time, it's the transition was fine, but there's a little bit of backlash and a little bit of, who?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then they think, that there's only one of us that was in Dork as opposed to one that left. And so, but it's 4 of us that were in Dork. So.
Now, you've been described as one of the hardest working bands on this Warped Tour, and God knows there's a million bands on this tour. So talk to me about what keeps you guys busy, and why are you considered such hard-working bands as opposed to some of the other groups that are on this tour?
Well, we do everything ourselves. We don't have any techs or tour managers or anything like that, but we also build stages and tents. And
so you guys really get your hands dirty and get in there, and you're really working on this Warped Tour as well as playing it.
Yes, our day starts at 8 a.m. and last night, once I loaded the trailer, it was 9:50. 9:45, and we go pretty much non-stop. So, because we have to beat our merch booth, and then we do setup every day where we get all of Sponsor World set up, and then go to our merch booth, sell our stuff, then we play. When we're done playing, we go back to our merch booth. When we're done with that, we got to do tear down, tear Sponsor World down, then go back to our merch booth, finish that up, pack that up, boom, next city.
Touring is grueling enough as it is. How do you guys stay afloat after all this? I mean, do you have like a big vacation plan when this tour is done, or?
No, you know what? We'll sleep for like 3 or 4 days straight, and then everybody will be ready to go again. Everyone will be ready to go.
So now I'm hearing that your disc, just within the Warped Tour sales, is just flying off the shelves. I heard something lasted like 1,200 just in a week. That's incredible. That's probably more than most of the bands here. How do you attribute that from, say, how many people might not actually know who you guys are coming into this, and then by the end of the show, your disc is flying off the shelves, and there's a lot of buzz going on, and a lot of people are talking about you guys?
I would say that it has to do with the 4 of us, the 4 band members, actually walking out and having the kids listen. Like, we give them headphones, and we're like, this is my band, I'm in the band. And I think we put together like a solid disc, as opposed to like giving them something that, no offense, which doesn't protect me from anything, but some of the bands out there, when you listen to them, it's terrible. And ours is, we put out a quality product, we put time into it, it's a great recording, and people are reacting to it. Also with our show, it's very interactive. Like the crowd is involved from like the very beginning.
What do you expect from Animo coming up in the future after this tour is over with?
Hopefully more touring, we hope. So yeah, in the fall. Hope to
find it out on the road?
Yep, and go buy the record.
All right, well, this is Donovan from Animo. Thanks a million for joining us.